got a special guest with us today. Taking some time out of his evening to talk to us. My man Tamir Robinson out of Western Pennsylvania. Tamir, thank you for joining us tonight. We
Yep,
appreciate
no
it.
problem. Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Tamir is one of the top recruits in the nation. 6'4", 210 pounds. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna just call you an athlete. I know you play multiple positions. What are some of the positions you play for the
Currently,
high
right
school
now,
team?
and I play outside backer, inside backer, safety, receiver, quarterback, mostly everything on the field.
Hold up, you playing quarterback right now?
I don't start quarterback, but I'm the backup quarterback.
You're back. Wow. Okay. All right. Now, that's definitely showing that you have lot of versatility on the football field. Um, is is that one of the things that have made you? I'm sorry. Is that the thing that's made you highly sought after by college coaches? You think?
Yeah, definitely. My bad. But coaches just being able to see that I can play anywhere on the field. That's probably just like just getting them like just to know me and like know that I can play anything. If they ask me to play somewhere, then they know I'll have no problem with going right where they want me to play, wherever it's at on the field.
All right. And what schools are? Well, I know you have offers that include Penn State, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, and Pitt. I know it's early in the process, but what schools are you hearing the most from right now?
The schools that I'm hearing the most from right now, definitely Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, and Notre Dame. Those are top schools right now that are just reaching out to me every day, making sure that they stay in contact with me.
Okay, and have you been able to take any visit? I'm sorry, take any game day visits yet this season?
Yeah, so I know like the first Pitt's first game, I went to their first game. Then I went to Ohio State. I just came from Penn State as whiteout, and yeah, that's where I've been so far this summer. I mean, just this fall. I want to go to Michigan and Wisconsin and Notre Dame. I know I'm going to get to one game for both of those, all three of those schools.
You know what? Briefly talk about the atmosphere at the first Penn State game and the Ohio State game that you.
Okay. Yes. So the Penn State game. I mean, I went to the whiteout game in 2019, my freshman year. After they started recruiting me, Coach Terry he told me to come down to a game. I went down there. It was just crazy. Like I walked in, I'm like, wow. It was actually my first college game too. So I'm just like, I walked in, I see all the fans, and I'm just looking up, and I'm like, wow, because I'm on the field as well, and like all the fans, like they're just welcoming me, and all the coaches welcoming me as well. Players just like, this is the place to be, like, and that's what they're telling me. Like literally everyone, from players, coaches, and fans, everyone's just like, this is the place to be. Like if you get this offer, come here. And then I had saw like recently I saw something from Michael Parsons. He said if you're a Pennsylvania player, then you should be at Penn State. You shouldn't be nowhere else.
You know what, D Brown? Actually, that's funny you mentioned Michael Parsons. I was able to see that up and close, and just like you,
Right.
he was definitely just like Tamir played multiple positions, mostly defensive end, running back, and linebacker. Um, in your opinion, what are some things that make Robinson, Tamir Robinson, a special player?
uh, things that make me
Well, from what I see across the nation. Oh,
My bad. That's for D Brown. My bad. Sorry,
oh
D Brown.
my bad, my
you want to
bad.
take me or me? Okay.
I'm gonna take
Uh,
you for right now, D
so,
Brown.
so what I see across the yeah. So what I see across the nation with Tamir, it's hard finding a player that can play on all three levels. So he's rushing the pair. He got sacks, right? He's dropping back in coverage from the linebacker position. And middle linebacker, he's coming downhill. And then at the safety position, he's covering 3/4 of the field, getting interceptions. You know what I mean? And then jump ball situations on offense, he's winning all of them. You know what I mean? When he's playing wide receiver. Uh, I just want to see him at tight end a little bit, flex tight end, and maybe they could use him in some type of way like that. But as far as about what he can do, the best situation, I talked to Tate Mayer, is to find a school that is going to use your talents, where you can play all three levels of the defense. You get what I'm saying? So his value is going to be so extremely high because he's not locked into one position. You see what I'm saying? He his value is so high because he can play safety, inside line, outside linebacker, and he probably can put his hand on the ground and be a defensive end if he wants to. Yep.
Yep. Just like you said, definitely a player of lots of versatility. And Samir, actually, I think you kind of beat me to the punch. I was going to ask you. I mean, you do have a good number of offers, but there's definitely some schools that I know are showing interest in you and haven't offered yet. For the college coaches that might be taking a look at this, what are some reasons why they should recruit you as a football player to their program?
Just me being versatile, being able to play anywhere that I could, like anywhere a coach wants me to play. Like I don't like me. I'm not a selfish player or anything. Like I'll do anything. I'm a team player. I can lead a team. I can talk to a team. Anything. So like just with that case of being like just me being able to play anywhere, I just think coaches like should automatically just jump on me and like just say, oh, this kid like he's a great player and he's willing to do anything that we ask him to do.
All right, and now, of course, I follow recruiting all over Pennsylvania, and the Pittsburgh City League. It's a lot of talent there, but sometimes, um, and D Brown, I know you can test to this. Sometimes it goes unnoticed. Um, do you play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder? You know, being as though you play, you're in the Pittsburgh City League, and maybe I don't get as much. I'm going to say publicity, and maybe a little bit of respect from a recruiting standpoint. Not you, but the whole league
Mhm.
as a whole.
Yeah, definitely. Just like a lot of players, like some, like the teams that we play, players are like, yeah, I feel like they feel like they should deserve an offer. So like they're coming out, they want to play me, and like every time they play me and they can line up in front of me, they're like, they want to be better than me. So like they want to make the play over me. But like me knowing that they want to do that, like I can't allow that. I feel like the players in the Whitfield, like they feel the same way. Like they go out there in the games and they're like, okay, so he got offers. Why can't I get offers? He's in the city league. So it's just I don't know, just like that, just simple things like that.
They think it's sweet, but it's not,
Yeah,
right?
nah, for real.
No, I believe you, man. Um, Last question. Do you have any? Do you know if? I'm sorry, I think you might have mentioned it, but do you have any plans to visit any schools in the upcoming weeks or before the season's up?
Oh yeah. So I know I'm going to the Notre Dame game against USC, and
Okay.
then I'm not sure what Michigan game I'm going to, but I know I'm definitely getting up to Michigan for sure. And I'm after those two visits, I'm going to try to get to Wisconsin and Clemson.
All right. So is it safe to assume that you don't have any early favorites?
Uh, I mean, I definitely have favorites right now. Like the top schools that I mentioned, like the coaches that stay in touch with me all the time. Like those are just like my favorite schools right now, of course, because they stay in touch with
All right. I'm not even gonna put you on the spot. So,
me.
but look, I definitely appreciate you taking the time to speak with us tonight. And well, first, good luck to you on the rest of your season. And I'm sure me and D Brown will be talking to you soon.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yep, thank you. You too.